Ever wondered why some people seem to have it all figured out? Well, let's pull back the curtain on success and self-improvement. It's not as elusive as it may seem. In fact, today we're revealing 7 steps that could dramatically transform your life and set you on the path to success. However, here's the thing. Many of us have tried to improve our lives, to set and achieve goals, but we often stumble and fall. Why? Because we overlook vital elements or fall into common pitfalls. We may neglect the power of momentum once we've achieved a small victory, or we may surround ourselves with influences that pull us back rather than push us forward. But what if I tell you, these problems are not insurmountable? What if I tell you that understanding and addressing these issues can be the key to unlocking your full potential? Yes, it's true. You are just 7 steps away from a significant change. Suppose you've achieved a goal. What next? Some might think it's time to celebrate and rest, basking in the glory of the moment. But here's a misconception. Success isn't a destination, it's a journey. One achievement is merely a milestone on this journey. It's not the end. So how do you avoid falling into this trap of complacency? The key is to never disrespect momentum. You see, momentum is like a train. Once it gets going, it's hard to stop. But if it does stop, it takes a lot of effort to get it moving again. So when you reach a goal, instead of resting on your laurels, use the momentum you've built to propel you towards your next goal. This approach keeps you focused, motivated, and in a state of constant growth. It's the difference between those who achieve one-time success and those who maintain sustained success. Remember, momentum is the fuel that keeps success burning. Ever thought about how your friends influence your habits? It's a truth often overlooked. Our relationships can significantly impact our habits. Many of us believe that friendships are purely based on shared experiences, but they're also rooted in shared habits, be they good or bad. The first step in addressing this is recognizing the misconception that all friendships are beneficial. This isn't always the case. If your friends encourage negative behaviors or habits, it might be time to reassess these relationships. Now, this doesn't mean you need to cut ties immediately. Instead, evaluate your friendships based on mutual values and interests. Surrounding yourself with individuals who share your aspirations and values can lead to a more positive influence on your habits. The benefits are profound. By choosing friends who inspire you to grow, you'll foster a supportive environment for personal development. After all, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Your circle defines you, choose it wisely. How do you start your day? Many of us wake up, check our phones, and immediately dive into the digital world. But what if I told you that bathing in the early morning sun could change your life? Yes, you heard it right. There's a common misconception that sunlight is harmful and leads to skin problems. However, this is only partially true. Overexposure to sunlight, especially during peak hours, can indeed be harmful, but the gentle morning sun has numerous health benefits. So, how can you incorporate more sunlight into your day? It's simple. Try starting your day with a brief walk outside, or enjoy your morning coffee on a sunlit patio. This exposure to early morning sunlight can boost your mood, improve your sleep, and even help regulate your internal body clock. Remember, the early morning sun doesn't just light up the world, it lights up your life. When was the last time you cleaned your desk? Now, this might seem like a trivial question, but it's not. The state of our physical environment often mirrors the state of our mind. A cluttered desk can lead to a cluttered mind, filled with distractions and uncompleted tasks. There's a common misconception that a messy desk is a sign of creativity, but science suggests otherwise. Organized spaces promote clear thinking and productivity. So how do you keep your desk clean? It's simple. Begin by removing unnecessary items. Keep only what you need. Develop a system to manage your paperwork. This could be a filing system or a simple tray system. Don't forget to make it a daily habit. Spend a few minutes at the end of your day to tidy up. You'll start the next day with a clear desk and a clear mind. Remember, an organized desk is the first step to an organized mind. Do you listen to music in the morning? It's a common routine, isn't it? A dose of your favorite tunes to kickstart your day. But have you ever stopped to consider the impact of those lyrics on your fresh morning mind? You see, there's a common misconception that music, regardless of content, is universally beneficial. In reality, lyrics can carry negative influences that seep into your subconscious, setting a tone for your day that might not be as positive as you'd like. So, what's the strategy here? It's simple. No music before 1 p.m. This might seem tough, especially if morning music is a habit, but try replacing it with silence. or perhaps the natural sounds of your environment. This way, you're protecting your mental space, allowing your thoughts to form and flow without external influence. The benefits? A clearer mind, a more positive outlook, and a day that starts on your terms. Protect your morning mental space, it sets the tone for the rest of the day. Who are you following on social media? It's a question we seldom ask ourselves, yet it holds profound significance. A common misconception is that the content we consume on social media is harmless, merely a pastime. But the reality is, it shapes our perceptions, our moods, and ultimately our lives. Now, if you're feeling drained or demotivated after scrolling through your feed, it's high time to reevaluate. Start by unfollowing accounts that do not add value to your life or promote negativity. It could be those Insta-baddies or any content that leaves you feeling less than inspired. But here's the kicker. Using social media intentionally doesn't mean abandoning it altogether. Instead, seek out content that inspires you, that educates you, that makes you feel good about being you. The benefits: a more positive mindset, better mental well-being, and a richer, more fulfilling online experience. Remember, social media is a tool. Use it to build yourself, not break yourself. Have you ever tried fasting? Now, before you go conjuring up images of days without food, let's dispel that misconception. Fasting isn't about starving yourself. It's about giving your body a break, a reset, if you will. It's about control, not deprivation. Intermittent fasting or periodic prolonged fasting are methods many use to gain control over their eating habits. So, how does one do this? It's simple. Set a window of time for eating and stick to it. For example, you could choose to eat only between noon and 8 in the evening. The rest of the time you're fasting, and the benefits? Oh, they're plentiful. Improved metabolic health, weight loss, increased energy levels, and potentially even spiritual insights. Some even find it helps with focus and productivity. So consider giving fasting a try. It's not about denying yourself, it's about finding a new way to satisfy your needs. Fasting is not just about abstaining from food, it's about gaining control over your life. So, are you ready to take the first step towards a better life? Let's take a moment to revisit the 7 steps we've discussed. First, never disrespect momentum. Keep the ball rolling and stay consistent with your actions. Second, cut out friends who are bad influences. Surround yourself with people who share your values and interests. Third, get more sunlight early in the day. It's a simple and effective way to boost your mood and health. Fourth, clean your desk. A tidy workspace equals a clear mind. Fifth, avoid music before 1 in the afternoon. Protect your mental space from potential negative influences. Sixth, unfollow negative influences on social media. Be mindful of what you consume online. And lastly, try fasting. It's a powerful way to reset your body and gain new insights. Remember, change begins with you. So go ahead, take the first step. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on improving your life.